Welcome to an education session. We're super excited to have you here. And we'll start off by doing an education type mic check. If you can hear the sound of my voice, please touch your head. Oh, good.
A couple stragglers, but yeah.
I think they might just be not wanting to touch their head. I once had a second grader tell me that my voice sounds like Minnie Mouse. So since then, I've been a little self-conscious, so I just want to make sure. A couple of housekeeping things before we dive in. One is that this session is being recorded for people who couldn't attend, or if you just think we're that captivating, you can watch us again after. And therefore, we'll take questions at the end of the session. I'll be hanging around a little bit. Yusuf is so popular that he'll need to jet to his next session. But please make a mental note because we'd love to hear from you. The second thing is I just want to call your attention to a tool that I'm actually using right now that schools, universities, teachers, students use already. And it's called PowerPoint Presentation Translator. You might have heard of it. In a lot of your sessions, you've seen translation, transcription, but this is actually a different tool that's an add-on for PowerPoint. And the amazing thing is that we'll be doing our presentation in English, but if you're more comfortable in a different language, you can go ahead and use that URL or that QR code there and choose from any of the 60 languages supported and actually see live translation as we do the presentation. So you can imagine what this means to universities and schools that have students from all over speaking different languages. The other housekeeping item is, again, this is education, so there will be a pop quiz. So please put your thinking caps on and pay attention because there will be a test. My name is Tricia Van Hollebeck, and I'm the Product Marketing Manager for Office and Education. I've worked with students all the way from 2 years old, that's right, and it is a nightmare, all the way through high school. I've also worked at developing educational products at Lego, so brick solutions for schools, and now I'm very excited to be here at Microsoft and sharing that knowledge with you. I'm also super lucky to be co-presenting with Yusuf today.
Yep. Hey, good afternoon, everyone. It's so great to see education here at Ignite all together. My name is Yusuf Sajid. I'm the product marketer for Microsoft Teams for education. My background, I used to support Charlottesville City, Albemarle County K-12 schools in Central Virginia, and then worked in student affairs at the University of Virginia prior to coming over to Redmond and Microsoft. So I have a little bit of higher ed and K-12 background as well, not as young as those students. And as Tricia mentioned, we have a Teams EDU deep dive breakout session at 3:15, 30 minutes after this ends, enough time to get your steps in, go over the Hyatt. But we'll be talking a little bit about Teams and the whole suite here today.
That's right. Today we're talking about student achievement. And I went around the room earlier, and I know a lot of you are already immersed in education. So you're probably already aware of this, but we really like to talk a little bit about the why of what we do, because otherwise, what's the point, really? So we see student achievement in a few ways. One is the classic learning outcomes. No matter where we go in the world, students, teachers, school leaders, IT like yourselves, they all want to see student achievement in the area of learning outcomes. And we often hear that related to reading, writing, and math. This makes sense because it has profound impacts on the student itself. And studies have shown that it also has societal impact. The reading level of the society actually has a monetary value to it. So it makes sense that everyone is concerned with this, and we are too. But then there's also building life-ready skills, and you're probably familiar with this too. We hear it as 21st century skills a lot. And we live in this age where we really don't know what the job opportunities are going to look like for the students of today. This means that teachers are tasked with a huge responsibility of cultivating these lifelong transferable skills like creativity, problem solving, critical thinking. And it's not really that easy of a thing to do because it's fighting against decades of rote memorization and imparting knowledge to the student. It's a different way of teaching, and educators and IT like yourself are embracing it, but we still want to support you in that endeavor. And then, of course, there's fostering equity and inclusion. This is something that's near and dear to a lot of people's hearts in education. It's really one of the few areas where we have the power to bridge gaps, socioeconomic, gender, racial. It's amazing. When I talk to educators, they can say the standards change all the time or policies change all the time, but what doesn't change is that they really want to reach every single student. And this is something that we want to help with as well. So it's one thing to talk about it, but we'd like to also give you an example. Fresno Unified School District implemented Office 365 in their personal learning initiative. So let's take a look at how that plays out. Hold on 1 second. At a tech conference, we're having technical difficulties. Can we try to get the sound on it? Oh, it's plugged in. Oh, okay, let's try this the interesting
The
way.
old school way.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, DJ.
I'm a little scared.
I would like the board and the rest of the people watching at home to meet one of the future leaders of our country. So this is Ryan Fernandez. He's in the 5th grade.
So I would like to explain what this means to me because you see, with everything you can do with Office 365 is amazing. You can have things organized with teams, you can have folders with different subjects in it, and you can Skype with other kids, but for learning.
Puzzle where you have to solve things and figure things out. Let's go to Teams, open up those computers.
This initiative spans multiple departments and brings people together in a very collaborative way. We need to address learning for all of our students. Teacher choice is absolutely essential. Our district also understands how important student voice is.
We're using blended learning, and technology can help us do everything. I can be able to help other people.
Ryan has some difficulties at the beginning of the year with behavior, and him being in this environment where he gets to make a lot of his choices help calm him down and give him that confidence that he needs. It's a game changer with regard to me being able to meet their needs specifically. They're able to drive their own instruction, and that results in not only higher achievement, but greater student buy-in.
I love teams because they can build on each other and learn from each other, and so they'll explore a little bit more. It's just connecting to students at the place that they're at.
I would suggest educators really jump on board with technology because their students are ready. They're ready to take off.
Students have to be part of giving feedback to the system. That's a rich experience that can be done when you get data fast and you surface it in graphs and bubbles and creative ways and colors so that students are engaged.
We all know each other's data, so we can raise the scores or remediate any weaknesses we have.
When we teach our teachers how to engage their voice, we want that to be applied in the classroom as well. When the students' experiences are driving the core of why we do what we do, then the meaning is always there.
People are going to end up having technology everywhere, and you'll be able to have a deep discussion. We'll have people trying to learn more and more.
I just want to say Ryan, from one Ryan to another, you're hired to train our teachers and to come train me, okay?
That student is great. And one of the things you can check out on is the Microsoft Education blog. We did a pre and post study to actually quantitatively assess the impact of that personalized learning initiative in terms of the standards that Fresno has in Central California and some of the things they're looking for too, less on the kind of testing side, but more in terms of the soft skills and collaboration, excitement for learning, engagement as well. So we actually have that documented and all there, so definitely want to check that out. So we're going to transition a little bit to talk about the different products that come together that speak to student achievement, and then we're going to go into a demo to show how all of this comes together in the day in life of a teacher and student. So first up, you guys, we have Teams. So just by a show of hands, how many of you guys have played around or are using Teams, at least within yourselves, your department? Now keep your hands up if you have teachers using it, and now students as well. Okay, great, awesome. That's fantastic to see. Teams is just a year old. It debuted last summer, and we've had a tremendous growth with education customers using it. to foster student voice, to collaborate, to really save teachers time and keeping everything in one place. So the way that I like to think about teams is it's kind of like the physical representation of Office just in one hub. It's literally bringing everything together. And so we've designed teams for education. And what that means is kind of four things. One, you have your collaborative classroom experience. So any teacher from 5th grade, middle school, high school, post-secondary, community college, university, post-grad, can all engage in collaborative classrooms, engage their students, keep them on task in one hub, and really keep everything in just one place to really make it a seamless experience to learn, reducing context switching. The second kind of audience we're thinking about are teachers and professional development. And so we know that oftentimes teachers, when they start their day, they go in, they're teaching. By the time the school day ends, they're grading assignments, they're getting prepped for the next day, then they get home. And all those best practices that they learn, all the hacks that they learn, maybe things that they read during their lunch break, they kind of stay isolated. So with professional development, or what we call professional learning community teams, it makes it a really easy, fun, and social way for teachers to share information to each other, ways that they're familiar with social media that they already use. And we've kind of made a kind of custom wizard or template for teachers to accomplish that. And then finally, it's staff. Everyone from administration to we had a large state school use Teams for move-in weekend for housing and residence life to triage that. Office of the President for strategic plannings. Really anyone in the business of a school using Teams to collaborate and break down those silos. And then finally, there's any one team. So let's say it's a teacher and a student and a parent and a choir after-school club. So you have different types of people in there. To kind of follow along and thinking about platforms that engage student voice, platforms that are social, platforms that help with collaboration and discourse and discussion, we're really excited to announce that this past summer we acquired Flipgrid. And Flipgrid is a social learning platform. It's a video discussion platform from anyone from pre-K through doctoral students and candidates. And again, it has that really social learning and fun way to engage students in the classroom of all ages, and frankly, staff as well when they start the school year, be in a higher ed or K through 12 setting, for everyone to get to know their colleagues a little bit faster. As it says here, it's a really authentic and fun way. And as you can imagine, we're going to be continuing to bring in Flipgrid experiences with our Microsoft ecosystem and thinking about how we can incorporate that to really bolster that student voice. And so one quick little demonstration I want to show you here.
In school. Got the open switch, the battery too. I know. Can't forget about the light, look, dude. Hey, yo, we learning this circuit in school, hey.
Now, so these group of youngsters just talked about open circuits in physics. I mean, the most dry, one of the most technical topics, and look how much fun they were having by making it a Flipgrid. And then other students consume this media, learn about open circuits, get inspired, want to respond back in a dynamic and fun way. And it's just a platform that's taken off with students, again, of all ages. And you'll see how it plugs in into different Microsoft products when we get to the demo portion shortly.
So now we'll take a look at a couple of apps that are actually integrated with Teams. And one is OneNote. Can we get a show of hands of how many of you use OneNote? Yeah, it's a popular one. Awesome. So you guys probably already know that the purpose of OneNote, you think about your trapper keepers and your binders of the past. Well, now it's all digital and all stored in one place. And the great thing is this allows teachers to really keep all of their notes and their course content together. It's easily searchable, findable. They can deliver interactive lessons. It has a collaborative space that you guys probably are aware of. And then one of the wonderful things is that it gives teachers the abilities to provide feedback. So I go into Starbucks today and I order a double tall iced soy latte, 2 pumps vanilla. It's very personalized. It's my drink. And that's what students really want from their education as well. And OneNote gives teachers the abilities to give them that. We do have some amazing learning tools embedded in OneNote as well. And I'll go ahead and skip the video for now. It's a really wonderful one though, so go ahead and check it out on YouTube when you can. It's a 2nd grader who has dyslexia learning to read. And what I'll point out about learning tools, if you've heard of them, It may look like it's for K through 12, but actually the tools have been proven to help people of all ages with their reading comprehension and reading speed. Forms is another great one. Another show of hands. How many of you use forms? So less of you, but still quite a bit. So it's really our tool for formative assessment. And this is important, as you know, for educators to be able to figure out where are their students and where do they need to take their lessons next. Forms really allows teachers to create assessments in minutes, and we'll take a look at that later. It also allows automatic grading. We know that educators spend a crazy amount of time on grading that they could use to personalize learning and help better student achievement if they didn't have to do all that grading. And it also allows them to easily analyze the data. You actually see the results flow in as the students are finishing, and you can even export to Excel for a deeper dive into the data. So now we've given a little overview just in case you weren't aware of those products. Now we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of demo for you, and we'll kick it off with Teams here.
All right. So as Tricia mentioned, we're going to be demoing many of the things that we talked about right here in Teams. And so the way that we love to start our days at Microsoft and the way teachers and faculty are starting their days is just log into office.com and using the web experience, making your homepage as well. It's a simple start. And so from there, I'm going to flip over to Teams when I open the app. And you'll see here I am logged in. This is my Teams canvas right here. I am a school teacher teaching physical science, probably in 9th grade or late middle school. So that's the kind of persona I'm taking over for this demo. So I'm going to start with some of the ABCs and the basics for those of you who may be new to Teams. Then I'll be going into new developments that we've had and the experiences that we have cited through working with educators that are kind of nudging student achievement. So kind of starting with the basics, you'll have what we call the navigation bar here. It's different modules that will call your attention. So you'll start your day with the activity feed. Your activity feed kind of lets you know what needs your attention, who has @mentioned you, which is a way of calling for your attention, and also tracks the assignments they have given your students and submission of those assignments from the students to you. So you have an alert and notification of how the assignments flow is going. It's just an easy way to triage the start of your day and to see how you want to navigate within Teams. You can filter it for all the activity that you did. So where were all the responses I have made, where were all those comments I made on feedback and different things, and then filter it as well for specific things that you're looking for. So after you kind of started your day and your assignments, you've got that done, the chat experience is really similar from what you'd probably expect from a Skype for Business platform if you'd been using that before. So with chat, one of the things I really love is that I can have persistent and threaded chat. So I can have this chat, the history will remain there. I could always cite that chat afterwards. Let's say there's a quick file share. So a teacher asked me, hey, do you have any lesson plans? I need it in 30 minutes for physical science and open circuits. So you could simply drag and drop that lesson plan into this canvas. It'll load right here in the Files tab. And that Files tab will say persistent. It auto-saves, it permissions for everyone in that chat, so you don't have to deal with the permissioning access. And it's just a simple way to keep a history of communicating and collaborating with other people. We'll be taking a deep dive later in the team session following this. And now if you go to the core experience, it's the Teams experience. And so this is the kind of the collaboration platform that I talked about. There are 4 different experiences that you could have with Teams that we've created. So we first have our class teams. So class teams is anyone that has any kind of instructional purpose. So if you're a TA in a discussion group for a history class, to a middle school teacher, to a high school teacher, even for corporate learning, we're seeing people use this. And so classes come with an assignments management system. It also comes with your class notebook from OneNote to keep all your files and ideas handy. It keeps a template, it kind of keeps it organized and easy for teachers and students to get on board and get started. The next is the professional learning community team. It's kind of designed for that PD aspect. PD may happen, professional development may happen once a quarter for you guys, or it might be a good summit at the beginning of the year, but it doesn't mean that it needs to discontinue at that point. So it can continue throughout the year here in the PLC teams. We even have meetings now that you could record and feed into that as well. You have your staff teams for any of those kind of the business of a school experiences, and anyone, if anyone wants to collaborate together. And so I'm going to start here and talk to you a little bit about my staff team. So I'm a member of the Pineview staff, and one of the things that we often do in Pineview is collaborate as a staff on things that are coming up with the school. So the school dance is coming, and we're in desperate need of some chaperones. And so instead of having to open my Excel in a separate tab, look up teachers in the directory, I know that I have in the general channel every one of my school staff. So if I post something, they'll have access to this information, and I don't have to go through and @mention or kind of tag everyone in this conversation. So right here, I've posted the Excel, and I'm actually going to open it right in the Teams canvas, reducing that context switching. And so when I do that, I can keep the conversation stream going and let people know of any particular updates to the Dan Chaperone Excel. I could even edit the Chaperone right here in Teams, and I'll have the full functionality of Excel. Now, this could be anything. This could be a Word doc, a PowerPoint, form, a Sway, and using the Office Online backend, you can collaborate right in the canvas to Teams. And right here, I can add myself as a chaperone and make a comment if there's anything else that's needed. I could like a message to alert others that I have consumed that information. I'm aware of it as well, and I have that too. And so you'll see that with Teams, you're able to, no longer the days of replying back with an okay, yes, or thumbs up. Now you can like that message and keep that going too. And so I have my desktop client of Teams I'm going to get out of, so my coworkers are not pinging us. And so I'm going to go back to my staff team here. And one of the things we talked about in terms of the templates and what makes this different are the notebook integrations. So right here is a staff notebook from OneNote. This has been designed and developed with actual staff members from K through 12 and higher ed involved. And so this comes with a great set of instructions on how to use it for common staff purposes and scenarios. You could think of this OneNote in Teams as your brain dump, your canvas for ideas. It is multimedia. You can drop video links. You could drop any kind of file in here. It's a great place to ideate and not be afraid to make a little bit of a mess. And then you could have that conversation stream with Teams happening so you could organize it in one place. Now, oftentimes we hear that teachers and staff members of school, we collect a lot of data, especially now with reporting and the different scenarios that we're in. But what really matters is, what do you do with that data? And can you actually use the data to make actionable decisions and influence what you're doing? And so one of the extensions that we love with Teams is that it incorporates all the other Office products and other third-party apps that you may be familiar with. So what I just did here is I clicked on the plus sign in what we call the tabs bar, where you can pin important information that you often go to. So let's say you want to make a habit out of your staff to check the student dashboard daily or weekly to make sure that you have that achievement data, information on pass-fail rates, and so you're keeping abreast of all this information. So I added this tab through all the options I had, and I added a Power BI tab. And right here, it'll surface in the student dashboard, and similar to that Excel sheet, it opens within the Canvas and Teams so I can reduce that context switching for my staff. And you'll visualize the achievement data that you'll have of your school. You'll be able to more quickly make those get that information and make those decisions as well. So this Power BI, the power of it is booting up and is taking all of the data inputs from across the entire school or the district or the university as well. And as I mentioned before, similar to the Excel, you could be having conversations surrounding this data too. So we'll show a little bit of the Power BI in this session as well. I think the Power BI guys are still pulling all of that rich data into the experience. And so that's a bit about kind of the staff team. One of the other things that I really love about the staff team is, how many of you guys have a school calendar that you check frequently? One of the things I remember working at University of Virginia in higher ed is that the school calendar doesn't match the calendar of life or the calendar of business. There's always surprises, things happening, teacher work days, special events, events or days where I didn't need to go to work, but others may have had to at my university. And so what we've done here is pin the school calendar as a tab as well. And what this does, it keeps it an easy access place. You could frequently go here and visualize what important information you have. And this is being surfaced through a website tab. So you can actually add any website as a tab and then navigate that website within Teams too. So you can start to think about what that means for students when you may assign them a website activity and you don't have to have them open a browser and lose that focus time and instruction. So you'll see that the website's right here for Chicago Public Schools. You'll have that easily referenced in your staff team. So I'm in the staff, but I'm also a science teacher, and I want to be able to collaborate with other science teachers here at Pineview. And so one of the things that I've done is I've created this PLC notebook that comes with a team. It's similar to the staff notebook, is written and designed by teachers as well, and is meant for professional development or ongoing sharing of best practices. So you'll have that there all integrated to easy reference and to make sure that teachers don't feel isolated. They can collaborate and share all the information along with them as well. And then one of the things that I think that we're really moving towards a lot with teams, if you were able to see our keynote earlier this week, we're really focusing and developing a lot with meetings. So teams, if you have it, you have a high definition video platform at your fingertips that you can use. And we've added a lot of features with artificial intelligence to bolster that meetings experience for yourself, for your fellow teachers, for your staff, and perhaps for your students as well. And so from here you can see that Kara has scheduled an ongoing weekly meeting for my staff to touch base. It's most likely in person, but for those staff that perhaps are at the National Science Teachers Conference and can't join, they could easily join online on Teams, or they can join right from their phone. And the mobile experience is really similar to how you would FaceTime with a loved one or a friend. It's high definition, it works really well. So having that experience on mobile, which again is free for educators and for students, and also on the browser, on the desktop version, keeps everyone in the conversation. And as you saw here, you can now record meetings, and that meetings get saved in the cloud and gets dropped right there in the conversation stream. So really easy to reference. Maybe you hold a 3-hour professional development summit, but you want it recorded for teachers that come later in the year, or for a substitute as well. So you could think about the different scenarios that you'll be able to accomplish with this free cloud recording and transcription services too. One of the things I'll show later in the team session is background blur. It's a new feature we've added. So for those who may be working from home or working in an environment where a lot of people are running around the back, you could blur your background to keep focus on those people that you're meeting with. And so finally, the one thing I want to jump into is our assignments experience. And so one of the things that we've talked about is assignments and teams and adding all the great new functionality that we have going. But before we get there, I want to talk a little bit more about Flipgrid. And so as I said, students absolutely love Flipgrid. It's a great way to encourage student voice. As you see here, the Flipgrid app surfaces right within Teams. It's very visual, really fun. I could put this into full screen mode and navigate my Flipgrid. And so if there are certain activities or themes you want your students to do, certain icebreakers, introductions you want your staff to carry and have on record, you could accomplish this right here in Flipgrid, record your videos, and share it with others. And so now with assignments, you'll actually be able to see that I can actually add a Flipgrid into my assignment and make that be the assignment of choice. So you have your Office products, Word, Excel, PowerPoint. Now Flipgrid could be something you want your students to do as their assignment, and you can grade it. So let's go to an assignment that I'm in the middle of still constructing. So I haven't submitted this yet to my students. It's a oceans presentation, my physical science class. I'm going to open this up a little bit. So as you can see, this is your kind of standard assignment management experience. But here's some new things we added over the summer for North American Back to School. So first up, individual assignments. We know that classrooms have a diverse need and range in them in K through 12, and even higher ed as well. If you're a TA of a small discussion group and you want to invite different students to different assignments, now you can personalize assignments by clicking a single student or a small group of students and have them work on that assignment and get at that specific assignment. Or you can clear it and have all students in your physical science class receive that assignment. Let's say you teach multiple periods of physical science. You can assign one assignment to multiple classes you're in. Or let's say this is like a permission slip, and so it applies to multiple courses as it is. You can enter the instructions. Right here, it's a Word doc. But as you can see here, you could drop in videos, and you could drop in a Flipgrid. In addition, you can navigate your class notebook. So let's say you spend a lot of time in your class notebook together with your students, dropped a lot of material in there. You can pull from that and have that as well in your assignment. The newest thing we have are scheduled to assign later. So let's say your teacher workday, you could pre-assign all of your assignments for the entire semester or the year once and get it done, so you don't have to do it in real time. And then finally, rubric grading. So how many of you guys are familiar with this notion of rubrics and kind of the renaissance it's having right now? So we see some strong hands up. And so a lot of feedback from education has been coming to us saying that numerical grades are not really doing too much in terms of student achievement and driving outcomes, that Things like group projects and collaborative work, which is really taking off in K through 12, and especially in higher ed with things like schools of business and computer science departments. It's hard to assign with just a number grade. So how do we incorporate that grading and assessment and actually nudge outcomes? And so right here with rubric grading, I'm able to design a rubric of my choice. I could add as many criteria as I would like and as many levels of understanding too, and then assign that rubric. I could save that rubric, I could export it and share it with other teachers across the district or across different universities. And you can imagine what we're going to be continuing to do next with rubrics and thinking about state models and norms and things like that. And so I'm going to quickly go over to an assignment that has already been submitted and show you what speed grading looks like. And so I'm going to click on review of this Oceans presentation, and I want to get through 30 essays as a teacher when I'm grading. And so right here in this view, you'll see your assignments analytics. Shows you how many students have turned in, how many have submitted. It's a good indicator if this assignment was too heavy. It's a good indicator if the students have a lot going on. It just gives you an understanding of where students are at. I'll click on the first student, and their work will surface right here in Teams. Again, right here it's a Word doc, but it could be anything. Like I mentioned, the Flipgrid or Excel. I could edit the document right here within Teams and input comments to this essay that cite really specific feedback, just like you would in Word. I can give high-level feedback here, and then finally, I'm going to open that rubric that I created and then toggle between the different criteria and choose a level of understanding. But watch what happens right here to the total. So as I click, the total changes. So it's dynamic. The rubric does the grading for me. You can imagine as a teacher who's gone through a day of teaching and is going home to assign to grade homework, it's a lot faster. And once you're done, you can either return that individual student's work, or it automatically saves and you just toggle to the next student, and then you begin the same process again. So no multiple, just one tab, no red pen, no hassle, and it's a really fast and dynamic way to grade. So that was a little bit of a snapshot of what we have going on with Teams and with Flipgrid. I'm going to bring it back to Tricia, who's going to walk you through the rest of the suite, and I hope to see you guys in a little bit. Get your steps in at the Hyatt and join me shortly. Yeah.
Thank you. One thing I want to point out is, if you notice, we're doing all of this in the browser. So even if you are on something like Chromebooks, you can actually use all of these web apps. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get out of this for a minute. I'm going to go back over to our general, and I'm going to move over to Class Notebook. And since a lot of you seem to know this one, I'll just do a really quick overview of it. And then we'll actually just dive into a couple of features instead. So if you guys are familiar with OneNote, then you know that there's a space that's meant for collaboration, which is where the teachers and the students can all write in it. And when I look at that space, we'll just click on that here. And you can see that I've got a class project going where we were talking about the forces on the wing of a plane. So I posed a question to the class, and the class can actually write back and see each other's answers. And as you can see, they can use inking, which is a very natural way for students to work. The other thing is the content library, which you're probably very familiar with because everyone needs content. So this is where I can keep all of my great class notes. I can distribute a page to students if I have a homework handout I want to give them. And I do that just by clicking on the class notebook here. Maybe we've done a math unit. I want to do a quick review. I just say distribute page. I get the side panel popping up, and I'll be able to easily, with a click of a button, distribute to the section of the student notebook of my choosing. So speaking of students, let's go and take a look at them. We've got one for every student, and this can be true for K through 12 or higher ed, depending on how you want to set it up. So each student has their own class notes, which is great. I want to call your attention to something that we talked about earlier, which is math. Now, a lot of people, especially in the US, we have this sense that math is innate. But most math teachers know that this is simply not true. It's a skill that we build. And this is something that we really want to help with as well. So one of the ways we do this is actually with something that we call Math Solver. I'm going to show you how that works. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to draw. I'm actually going to say that I put this equation up on the board, and as a student now, I'm going to go ahead and write the equation. 3x plus 5 minus 2. It can be a much more complex equation if you want. And then I'm going to go ahead and select that. And I just click Math. How many of you know about this Math button here? Can I see a show of hands? Oh, goody, not many. Then this will be good. So we click the Math button, and we'll see a side panel come up. And we take a look. Okay, did it understand what I was trying to write? In this case, it did. If for some reason I have a little bit of wonky handwriting, I can just go ahead and click the Fix It, and I'd be able to fix it. But since it's correct, I'm just going to go ahead and say Ink to Math, and voila, it turns into the equation there. Now here's where it gets pretty exciting. We have this Select an Action part. You select, and we have a few options here. I want to see the solution, so I'm going to go ahead and say solve for x. X equals 0. Okay, interesting. So you might be thinking, why do we want students to just see the answer? Well, just like back in the days you guys probably looked at the back of the book, it was really to understand the process. And a lot of the mathematical standards now, that's what it's about. It's about understanding the process of how we get the solution. And this is where Math Solver really helps. We can actually say see the steps for solving this linear equation, and it'll actually show me step by step how to solve it. And this is really important because then as students learn the process, they can apply it to totally new equations. So there you can see the solution and the steps. The other neat thing about this is we can do graphing as well. So let's take a little bit more of a complex one. Let's go Math again. We can select an action, and here I'm going to say graph both sides in 2D. So this really visualizes the problem for the students, which is another component of learning it. We can even insert it on the page for future reference. There we go. And this works with complex equations as well. These are probably a little bit more of elementary, middle school, but you can imagine how teachers might apply it at the university level too. I want to show you those learning tools that I talked about a little bit. These are the reading and writing tools that are really important for students. I'm going to take this document that I've been working on. I'm going to go to View, and I go to Immersive Reader. Can I see a show of hands of how many have seen Immersive Reader? Okay. So few of you, awesome. Well, we've been adding more and more functionality to Immersive Reader, so even if you've seen it before, this will be helpful. Immersive Reader really is a way to read aloud your text.
An ocean is a body of saline water that...
But what it really does is personalize the learning experience. Remember when we talk about student achievement, personalized learning is a huge component of that. I can start to personalize the text just by changing the text size. I can increase the spacing, which is really important, especially for students with dyslexia. Visual crowding is a huge issue for them. We can even change the font here. A lot of people hate Comic Sans apparently, but it's really the way that students learn to write, so I'll change it back just in case we've got some people out there that don't like it. You can also change the background, so this gives you a lot more of a contrast, which makes reading easier. And then if you're in the elementary grades and you're learning sentence structure, or if you're an English language learner and learning sentence structure for English, it's a bit confusing. This is a great way to actually highlight the parts of speech. And you can customize the color as well. And in testing with teachers and students, we found that children with color blindness, this actually didn't work that great for, so we also added this show labels so you can see the adverbs, verbs, and nouns. Go ahead and turn those off because it's a lot of color. The next part is line focus. So back in the day, we used to take rulers and focus on a line of text and move that down, and it was pretty clunky. But now you can actually just
makes up much of a planet's mass.
Have the ruler follow along with you there. And you can choose 1, 3, or 5 line focus. Then, probably one of my favorite things is Picture Dictionary, which is turned on. When you click on a word, it shows you the picture. We're adding more and more words to this functionality. You can imagine what this means for English language learners, for kids in the lower grades. It's really a great way to have the visual representation. They can hear the word, they can see the word. It's that multimodal learning that's so important for them. That's a little bit about learning tools. And again, this has really been shown to improve reading comprehension and speed of students of all ages and ability level. So that's class notebook. We'll move really quickly over to forms. Forms is actually being integrated with assignments and teams. That's rolling out next month, so that'll be really exciting. That whole workflow that Yusuf was showing you, that'll apply with forms as well. For right now, I'm actually just going to go back to office.com. That's kind of my home page. I go to forms here. And as a teacher, I can quickly create a form in minutes. It'll pop up in a second here. While that's loading, I'll actually show you what it looks like, the end result. We'll talk about the results first and then the process later. A little backwards, but that's okay. So here, let's say that I've done my assessment. We just finished an oceans unit. I had 10 students take this. I can actually see these analytics as they come in. So just by scrolling through, I can see what my average score was, how many responded. I can take a look and go, okay, they're looking pretty good on most of this. Let's see, okay, maybe I need to work a little bit more on the percentage of life found on the, in the ocean, because not everyone got that one. I can also easily review. This is kind of similar to Teams, where you can go student by student here and take a look. Most of this is auto-graded, which is really important. That's all about saving teachers time so that they can focus more on student achievement. There might be a few answers that I left open-ended, like this one here, so it didn't auto-grade. It says, how many known marine life forms are in the ocean? And this student said, I'm not sure. Ooh. So I'm gonna leave that at 0 points, and actually this is where I can give that personalized feedback. I can say, you know, Ella, it would be great to give a guesstimate. Because I'm working on those life skills too. So now that's kind of the analytics. I can also export to Excel, which is great if I want to do a deeper dive. And maybe for those of you at the university level, you have a lot of students, so it's a lot of data. But I want to quickly show you how you can create a new quiz. You just click New Quiz. And really what I want to show you here, you can always add the date, which is important because students forget the dates. But I'm just going to go ahead and skip right away, and I just want to call out that you can now do math questions in forms, and we're adding more and more functionality to math. So if I choose math, what happens here is when I get to entering the equation, I actually get this board that pops up here. So I can put my equation in. We didn't have this before, so it's really useful. I said okay, and the other amazing thing is it's actually going to bring up for me a recommended solution, so I don't even have to put that in. Okay, we're going to say false. That's not true. And then I add my other possible results here. We're also going to be adding ways that it will bring up for you incorrect answers as well, so that'll help you create those quizzes even faster. You don't have to rack your brains over solutions that are close to the solution but not quite right to make sure that students understand. So that's a little bit about forms, and in the last couple minutes here, I'm going to flip back over to the slide. I just want to call your guys' attention. We know that training is one of the pain points for a lot of universities and a lot of schools, and so we have a wonderful group back in Seattle who's worked on training packs that can actually be delivered by yourself or another teacher at the university. And they worked closely with teachers to create these. They're 1, 3, and 6 hour courses, and right now we have one for teams out, and we're working on one for office. And you can see a little bit, it's got a really fun style to it. It's really meant for face-to-face because all of our research shows that teachers learn best when they're face-to-face. And this really helps you guys implement the technology that you're trying to get to them, because one of the huge things, even if it's deployed, teachers just aren't going to use it if they haven't been trained in it. So this is a great resource for you. We encourage you to check it out at this website here. We have also a bunch of links here that you can take a look at. This will give you more information on some of the areas I've talked about. I'll give you a second there to take a photo if you want. And then it's going to be pop quiz time. If you have the Kahoot app, please pull it up. If not, go to kahoot.it. Get on the photos. Okay. Okay, get ready. I see you're all very excited. Go ahead and put in this game pin. I'm going to see you guys pop up on the screen, so I'll know if you're actually paying attention or if you're just humoring me right now and looking at your mail. Awesome. I like the names. Are we all ready? Give it just another couple seconds here. All right, let's go ahead and start. What is student achievement? Improving learning outcomes, building life-ready skills, fostering equity and inclusion, or all of the above? All right, most of you got it. Some of you didn't. Interesting. Oh, and this is where's Sandra at? You're in the lead so far, Sandra. Keep it up. What is one of the great things teachers can do using OneNote? It's giving you thought time. That's important, right? Uh-oh, guys. I think Sandra's our winner by default. Congratulations, Sandra. All right, sorry about that. A little technical difficulty. I know it's overtime, so feel free to head on out. Thank you so much for joining the session today.